be the visiting team and the home team. Interconference battle tonight, Brent. You could feel the change in atmosphere when you go up against a rival.
No doubt about it.
It's amazing.
Not only the teams are feeling it, but there's something to the fan bases who understand, oh, these guys. I don't care if we win another game. We want to win this game
one,
tonight.
Yeah. It's important. Now the starting group for the visitors. Cool Hands is out there with prime time. Then there's B, then it's the Magician, and it's Carson in at the 5, down low. Here's Martin. Misses in close. One-on-one here. Here's Boomer. Carson grabs the board.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
Now here is Martin. Here's prime time. Down low. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up a dunk.
Well, that's a play that only works by practicing over and over and having a great rhythm with your teammate. You could see the timing there.
Here is Boomer. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Burke. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Here's Cool Hands. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Inside. Here's prime time. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's Buckner. And Burke has it in the corner. Knocked loose. 6 to shoot. Here's Caffey. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Prime time, the pass to Carson. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Passes it to Boomer. Back to Burke. Here's Bullard. The three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, a bit of a tough start here at 1 for 4.
The Magician passes to Stanley. Burke with the bounce pass. Got a piece of it.
And 1 for 5 is a tough way to start the game, Kevin. They got to get it going.
Prime time, the pass to Stanley. Here's prime time. Outside That one good for 2.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner. Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Pass to Carson. To the paint. Here's Stanley, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Buckner. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Martin. Carson kicks to Martin. Here's Primetime. Burke covering. Primetime, the pass to Carson. To the wing on the left. Here's Stanley. He's on target from 8 feet out. Cool Hands got 6.
And doing their best to maximize possessions, just staying focused with this lead.
Well, it isn't much, but they've been able to capture some of the momentum of this game and increase their advantage.
Brent, I know it's a long season, but there's something special about NBA opening night.
We do a great job of presenting that, too. Every year, there's just spectacular stuff going on all day long. So many people are fired up to get to the arena. People coming early, festive. You get your new gear on. You got the new colors, whatever the new shoes are. Everybody's got them on. Let's get fired up and throw it up.
You remember opening day, don't you? Especially as a rookie, I would assume. My goodness.
Of course, the very first opening day sticks with you the most. Mine happened to be with the Los Angeles Clippers when I was drafted by the Denver Nuggets, traded to L.A., but I do remember that day, and I still have that jersey, Kevin.
No kidding.
Well, it didn't get played all that much in the first game, but I still have it.
Now, here's Burke. Pass to Boomer. Here's Big Daddy. Now Burke, looking to end the run, gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Primetime. And there's the pass to Carson. Now here is Martin. Not a lot of room. Carson, no good.
Oh, and the D did not make that any easier. Can't fault the shooter for missing. That's a tough shot.
To the inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, he's like a fumbling banker right now, dropping dimes with ease. I like how well he led his teammate on that possession.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Cartwright, the pass to Carson. Right wing. And here is Campbell, just 5 to shoot. Here's Carson. Buckner grabs the board.
You can't miss those kind of looks. The defense seems to be a little nonplussed so far in this one, but he flat out missed it.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Two shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. Butler, he's checked in for cool hands. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. 1:51 left in the first. Campbell with it. Pass to Carson. Here's the great one. And that one's on target from the wing.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
1:30 left to play here in the first. Bullard the pass to Big Daddy. Step back shot. Carson grabs the board. Gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. Carson passes to Campbell. Good on the shot.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
This is sort of the joust of the NBA where the aggressive player, more often than not, wins out.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw drops for Campbell. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Here's Buckner. Campbell defending. Fades and shoots. Carson grabs the board. Gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Now Cartwright. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Campbell. Here's Carson. Lock at 6. Cartwright with it. He's picked up by Brooks. From deep. Brooks grabs the board.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
Yeah, he has that kind of range, but maybe not that time the best judgment.
Houdini passes to Butler. Kicks it to Brooks. Here's Big Daddy. He is guarded by Cartwright. And not sure what he was thinking there. Here's the break. Pass to Campbell. Second chance shot. And that does it for the first quarter. The away team up by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
And if you're rotating like that, it's got to be a great line of communication between all 5 guys. You see that reflected on the scores, all that trust showing up with the lead.
Has been terrific. 54% on the game. They've got the quick. Houdini is out there with Bullard. Then it's Brooks, and it's Big Daddy in at the 3, the small forward. And 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Carson out there with Shorty, and there's Cartwright, then there's Campbell, and it's Carson in at the center position. Here's Cartwright. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the pass to Campbell. To the middle. On Wednesday. Then on Friday. Here's Buckner. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, there are good fouls, and then there's those fouls. That's not a good one. Limits himself on defense, and he can't nearly be as physical for the rest of the period.
Freaks checked in for Brooks. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Buckner. Campbell defender. 5 on the clock. Here's Bullard. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. Here's Carson. Defended by Butler. And they pick up 2. Shorty's got his first bucket in this one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Passes it to Big Daddy. Puts up a 3. Another shot. Goes up again. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Here's Campbell. That's tipped. Outside Butler to the middle. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Bullard. Here's Buckner. Clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Campbell. The pass to Cannon. Fires from deep. Bullard pulls it in.
His teammates cannot be happy with him, guys. He would have been better off resetting the offense and looking for a better shot opportunity.
Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And here is Campbell. Bullard pulls it in.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
He gets it in there. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Shorty. Passes it to Carson. And here is Campbell. 5 on the clock. 13 feet away. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Now here's Burke. Tight defense on him. Down low. Bullard. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
But that's a play that only works by practicing over and over and having a great rhythm with your teammate. You could see the timing there.
Here's Cool Hands. 6 points for him. Back to Martin. From deep three-point range. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Here's Burke. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Burke's got 6. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Here's Cool Hands. Pass to Primetime, and stolen by Burke. Here's Bush. The second chance effort. Tries yet again. He takes it up and lays it in. That's 7 points for Cool Hands.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Brent, I'm sure there were times, and you've won 2 championships where you thought you were going to win a title, and it didn't happen.
I'll go back to the first night that I thought potentially we were going to win a title with San Antonio. And that was in the 2005 finals against Detroit. We had come back home for a game 6 that I thought we were going to win. and we did not. And sort of the pressure that mounted after that game to know that we were going to a Game 7 and had lost an opportunity where we really did feel coming off of Game 5 we were going to win. It certainly elevated the intensity of the Game 7, which we eventually won at home for our title in 2005.
Carson passes to Primetime. Shot clock at 5. Count that one. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Burke, the pass to Cool Hands. Pass to Bullard. The shot misses. Gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Misses off the right iron. Being just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Here's Burke. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
Well, especially when the game is this close, you recognize with your instincts the opportunity to help your team out. Just never flinched.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. The pass to Boomer. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Caffey. No good. He missed it. Brings him to 3 for 8 this game. It's stolen. Now here's Brooks. He's tightly guarded. It's good. Cool Hands got 4 this quarter. He talked about a back and forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now here is Martin. Passes to Primetime. Here's the great one. Burke covering. Outside Martin. Pass to Carson. Here's Carlson. Hits it from three-point range. The Magician's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Burke. He has 6. Now the pass to Cool Hands. Shoots. Hits the jumper in space. Cool Hands got 11. And there's the call on the Magician. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Taking a look at this home squad, Kenny, what do you think?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise. making good decisions, and not giving away any possessions. They did a great job of that in the first half.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
The thing I like was how they were making a conscious effort to work the ball inside. They should do the same in the second half. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Whether running the offense through the post, driving it, doesn't matter. Get to the rim, and the rest will take care of itself.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Cool hands really making a difference here.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, he has been dominant as we expected coming into this one. Skilled and relentless.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Cool Hands is out there with Boomer. Then there's Bullard. Then it's Houdini. And it's Burke in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Here's Primetime. Got a piece of it. Kicks to Burke. Here's Cool Hands. Covered by Martin. Back to Burke. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For a long time, the answer always seemed to be LeBron James. But it seems fair to ask now, who is the best single player in the NBA, in your opinion?
LeBron James.
Me too.
Didn't you just say his name?
I thought
it was
I
on
did.
my frontal
I was
lobe
thinking
here.
it, and I guess it came out.
We have so many great superstars, but after last year, his 15th season, LeBron James performing the way that he did, carrying his team back to the finals, there's just no doubt amongst peers, and we get a chance to watch him, Kevin. LeBron James is still the man in the NBA.
Ditto. So he comes up empty at the line, for the game at 42%. Stanley, the pass to Carlson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. The Magicians got 5 now.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Up top, Burke, covered by Martin. Here's Buckner. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And forcing the miss there. He just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be. This guy is so tough to guard. He feels like he could take any challenge that the defense is going to throw at him.
Burke looking over the floor. Fires the 3. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Here's Carson. Pass to Primetime. Here's the Magician. Fades. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. It's stolen by Martin. Pass to Primetime. Here's Cool Hands. He's got 6. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Here's Bullard. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. He has 6. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Here's Primetime. There's the pass to Carlson. No good on that one. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Houdini passes to Burke. Here's Buckner. Here's Caffey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, they depend on him to score, and that doesn't mean just from the field. Sometimes it comes from the charity stripe.
Cartwright with it. Here's Stanley. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. Bullard, he's checked in for cool hands. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the home team has possession. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Here's Campbell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And the first one drops. Campbell drills both of them. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Buckner. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Bullard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Cartwright, the pass to Carson. Now Campbell from past the arc. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Freak kicks to Butler. Here's Buckner. Campbell defending. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Butler. Lays it up and banks it in. Butler's got his first points of the night.
Tough to tell what exactly happened to the D out there, but they simply don't look like they're engaged or even trying to stop their opponent.
Cartwright, the pass to Campbell. And Campbell throws it down.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
And not many players at that position, as explosive as he is in a close game, just rose up to the challenge.
Brooks checked in for Freak.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drops for Campbell. Here's Bullard. Outside Butler. To the inside. And it's Butler with the jam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Especially in a game that is this close, every possession counting. That was just one side wanting it more than the other.
Here's Carson. Passes it to Cartwright. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cannon. From outside, off the mark.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass. And a contested three is not your objective. One more, maybe.
Here's Buckner. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Yeah, and he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
And there's the call on Boss. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Shorty, defended by Butler. Here's Castro, good on the three-point shot. The Great Ones got 7 points in the game. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
The Big Daddy passes to Houdini. Here's Big Daddy. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. Martin's checked in for Cartwright. And there's a minute 45 left here in the third quarter. The Big Daddy passes to Bullard. Here's Buckner. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Butler. They get it back. Brooks. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And another momentum shift. These teams going back and forth all night.
Yeah, which team's going to find some consistency first? Neither one can pull away.
Here's Shorty. Out to the right wing. Now Campbell. Brooks grabs the board.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
About 42% so far. Here's Martin. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Martin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he's also crafty with how he approaches it. Right there, he uses just the right move to lay it in.
Here's Buckner. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From deep. He's off on that one. Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Inside. Campbell's shot's good. Campbell's got 10.
You know, you hear that A word all the time, aggressive, and sometimes just being that can turn your game around. He's been that in the second half, their go-to guy here.
Here's Buckner. He kicks to Brooks. Baseline try. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Great awareness of the clock to end the quarter.
Well, you like to finish things on a positive note, and he times that one beautifully.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The away team, they're up by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Shooting has been wayward so far, only 37% from the floor. We've got Carson, Shorty out there with Martin, and it's prime time, and it's Castro in at the 2 spot. Burke can't get it to go. Burke's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Here's Shorty. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Bullard the pass to Cool Hands. Changes up. Can't capitalize inside. Doing reasonably well, 45%. Here's Martin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Martin. Fourth quarter just getting started, 1 minute in the books. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
On the wing, Brooks. That one off the back iron and out.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Inside, Carlson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, nothing too fancy, just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's the great one. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Houdini's checked in for Brooks.
One shot, gentlemen.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. The pass to Cool Hands. Out left to the wing. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Martin kicks to Carson. Here's the great one. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Caffey. That's tipped, but he stays with it. A second chance effort.
Man, if he's missing those kind of good looks, his team is in some serious trouble.
Here's Castro, and that misses everything. Passes it to Boomer. That one falls coming off Burke's feet.
Well, you see the excellent skill set, and this is when you want to make an impact.
I feel like there's an uptick in the intensity as well. Fourth quarter, and it's closing time.
Now here is Martin. Pass to Primetime. Here's Carson. Burke covering. Out to the right wing. 3 on the clock. Unloads from 13. Buckner grabs the board. And just 30% from the field here in the fourth. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Cool hands checked in for the great one. Here's Buckner. Burke, the pass to Bullard. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
To the middle. Here's Stanley. Misses the layup. A meager 37% for the game. Cool hands passes to Burke. Goes back up, and it's good on the way in.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Primetime, the pass to Carson. Here's Carlson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
The defense looking at him like a Rubik's Cube. They cannot figure him out. He continues to light him up from the field. More importantly, they're winning.
Now here's Burke. Good work defensively by Martin.
And seems to be forcing just a little bit out there. He needs to play a little calmer, a little smarter, with a little bit more poise if they're going to win this one.
Can't cash in from close range. Here's Bullard. Kicks it to Burke. The 19-foot shot. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Yeah, tough with his shot so far off right now. They're going to have to tap someone else to step up until he finds it.
Stanley, the pass to Primetime. Outside Martin. There's the pass to Primetime. Outside Martin. Here's Primetime. No good from outside. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that one's good. Burke.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Seemed extremely focused on that hoop the whole way. You could see it in his eyes. Was not going to be denied.
Here's Carson to the left wing. Here's Cool Hands. Bullseye.
Yeah, not a good idea to leave him alone. He'll make you pay for that mid-range.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Well, no matter how hard it's been, you want to stay positive, stay focused, and maybe a couple shots will get you right back in it.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, the Magician.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. Three-pointers have hurt them tonight, and he told his players, we've got to play them better on the three-point line. We can't give them any more clean looks. Kevin?
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Here's Cool Hands.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1 possession game now.
Passes it to Stanley. Over Buckner. Can't cash in from the left block. In the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Here's Bullard. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Martin, the pass to Primetime. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one, not with so much riding on it.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Stanley. Buckner grabs the board. Here is Boomer to the right side. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bullard. A miss that time would have put him up, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Guys, what's your take?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Well, it really depends on what's available, so we'll see how the defense lines up here.
Here's Buckner. Pass to Cool Hands. Can't knock in the 3. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, folks. I like the fact that he took his time at the line and simply did what he does, practice his routine and seal it.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.